Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we are checking out Sensible World of Soccer. Look, it's so sensible, the title doesn't even stop and let us read it. It just freaking plows on through. Published by... They're going to leave us hanging here. Freaking Warner Interactive Entertainment. Okay, we're gonna proceed here. This is a soccer game, as you can guess it, and boy oh boy do I have to just say, and I'm going to return to this actually, that this game is a bastard to get running. Oh my god, this has become like my Moby Dick or something. And I'm going to have to talk while I play the game. I don't want to focus on that too much right now. But here it is, Sensible World of Soccer. This is a game that was heralded for including a massive roster of teams and real players for its time. So we're going to go into a friendly game here. We're going to go into the club teams, and you can pick from a variety of regions. So Oceania, which is basically just New Zealand and Australia, apparently. Who knew? Africa. Let's go into South America, because I hear they got some stuff going on regarding soccer. And let's be from Ecuador. I guess so. These are all the Ecuadorian teams. Let's go with well, I know Barcelona, that name I recognize, and 9 de Octubre. Probably butchered that name, but that's okay. And here it is. We look at this detailed roster. I have no idea what's going on in soccer most of the time, but with this, I just feel like I'm on overload here. So is this my lineup and these are the subs or something like that? I don't even get it. Can we change old pawns here? Oh, you can switch people. Let's bring Rodriguez into the game. No. Do we do anything with these? I don't fully get what I'm doing when I select them. Okay, well, it probably doesn't matter. Let's be honest here. It's not really going to make much of a difference for me. So we have Nuevo Octubre versus Barcelona here. I love how they have the crowd, the hush of the crowd in the background as the crowd is screaming. I think, however, if I'm not mistaken, yep, I set it up so two computer opponents are playing. I'm not controlling a single thing here.
Now, come on, get things going with the throw.
So we've already established that I'm not only bad at soccer games, or at soccer, but I'm bad at the incarnation of soccer games as well. I was not able to get control of it over this game. So let's just let the computer play for a minute while I just talk about this game. This game, oh my god, it is a source of unending frustration in my life. You guys have no idea. This game, I actually recorded a full playthrough of this, and it was supposed to be my 11th episode. I forget which game I actually put out as my 11th episode, but that was not originally supposed to be number 11. It was supposed to be this game. I recorded this game, took 40 minutes or something playing it, and then when I was finished, I looked at the recording, and lo and behold, the recording had screwed up somehow, and I was only getting the top half of the screen. I have no idea how that happened, by the way. To this day, I don't know what I did. I've long since switched to a different method of recording, so hopefully I'll never encounter that problem again. But it's pretty disappointing in my early days. Now, fast forward to now, when I decided to re-record this game, I thought, you know what, originally I played it on DOS, but the first system that this ever came out for was Amiga. I guess this is halftime now. Do we get a nice Beyonce-styled halftime show here, or... Oh, no. Geez, possession is 51% to 49%. Talk about the computer, really splitting it right down the middle there. But anyway... So I decided I would try and play this on the Amiga for the second time now. And oh my god. The Amiga is almost as bad as the Commodore in terms of getting it to work. Not only was it slow as hell to load this game, but I literally couldn't get past the title screen. I pressed every button on the keyboard, and I couldn't get past the title screen. So I decided, alright, well, I guess I'll revert back to the DOS version. Nope, DOS had all sorts of errors. I ended up having to uninstall and reinstall the game. It's just, this is unbelievable, this game. They call it Sensible World of Soccer, but they should call it Frustrating World of Soccer. because, you know, this is one of the games I don't think I've had this much trouble playing an old game until this one. Anyway, I haven't been really talking about the game here, just sort of letting the computer do its thing. Is this fun for the computer? Is the computer enjoying itself? I don't know, but I feel like I actually want to be playing the game, so let's go ahead and exit this replay. It's interesting that you can actually set up the computer to play against itself. I mean, I guess I'm not enough of a soccer fan to understand why you would ever want to do that. You know, like, hey guys, you want to come over to my house and watch a good old game between Argentina and whatever, and we'll just sit back and have a few beers and let the computer play. It seems bizarre, but okay. Here we go. So those things are color-coded. So computer and player coach or coach. Geez, I don't even know what these mean. Apparently you can also not necessarily play the game, but you can be the coach in the game. So that's like one more level removed of playing. It's like, you know, I don't really want to actually play the soccer game, but I do want to coach a game. So I'm just picking two teams at random here. And here we go. Let's mess around with some of these numbers. Attack. Sure, that sounds good. Player. I am Ramon Betancourt. Oh, no. Oh, I can play the match or coach the match. Tell you what, let's go crazy and actually play a match here. View opponent, edit tactics. We're going on the attack, boys. I'm sure anyone who knows anything about soccer who's watching this is like, wow, look at all those features. Meanwhile, me, I'm like, I don't know. I've literally no idea what I'm doing here. I know there's one button in this game, and I like that. Okay. There is a kick button. And that's pretty much what I need in a game, a soccer game. It's kind of funny how the fans are kind of like shouting stuff while we're playing here. Oh, I made my guy dive. So my team is not going to be the most skilled team. We may not score at all, but we try, damn it. And that's what soccer is all about. Soccer is a game where you get an A for effort. Isn't that right? Or am I mistaking that with literally it's like dead wrong? Okay, here we go. Oh.
Throw in then.
I don't know much about soccer, but I know you're not supposed to kick the ball intentionally out of bounds. Is this thrilling to people? I don't know. I don't watch soccer, but oh, he blocked it. Thank God my goalie's a little bit on autopilot, because if it was just up to me, I would I'd have definitely miffed that. Get out of the way! As soon as you get the ball, you run a lot slower. No, stop it. So sensible, what is that S, by the way, floating up there? Is that just to remind you? It's like, hey, by the way, this isn't real soccer. Just keep in mind you're playing a sensible world of soccer up there with such sporting elite games as very reasonable hockey, well-conceived baseball, and very thoughtful football. Yes. You kind of get the sense that a game that calls itself sensible world of soccer is kind of compensating. Like, maybe the game actually is pretty zany, but they're like, no, we swear we're sensible. Just check it out. What's that crowd yelling? Are they supporting me or the guys in yellow? Because they better be supporting me. Halftime. Nothing. We just all went and had lemonade before we came back onto the field here. So I do appreciate games that have very simple controls, to be honest. I mean, for soccer, all you really need is a walk and a shoot button. I guess you could get more sophisticated with it, but I mean, it seems like this is okay. I don't have to think too much about whether I want to pass or shoot. The computer kind of just figures it out for me, depending on, I guess, where my guy is. Although it is remarkably easy to lose the soccer ball. Whoa! Thought that was going in for a second. Sensible World of Soccer here was hailed as being very realistic when it first came out. So as you could see, it had tons of teams, tons of actual athletes. I guess other soccer games at the time when this came out were not nearly as detailed as Sensible World of Soccer here. Wow, actually shot something on the goal. That's impressive. It didn't go in, but the fact that I got the ball to the other end of the field there and made a shot kind of impressed me. One thing, though, that kind of the fact, Sensible World of Soccer was very detailed in the fact it had all these real teams and real players. I find it kind of interesting that you can watch a match and literally not even play it. Like, I just don't know who would do that. I don't know if that was like a selling feature. I don't know. I mean, I guess in a way it's like watching a Let's Play. It's just the, computer isn't giving you my awesome commentary. You don't have my awesome personality. Although, I mean, could you imagine, like, maybe in future games, not only will the soccer games allow you to just watch, exhibition matches between two computer players, but imagine you developed a computer AI that could actually give, like, Let's Play commentary. Ooh, 50%. Hey, that was pretty good, I thought. On target fouls. I don't know what any of that stuff means. Did that game literally end in a tie? Oh my god. That is the most boring... Wow. Career. Okay, apparently career is hardcore and you have to play 20 seasons. Like, that is a very realistic game. So what I'm talking about in terms of the realism is just imagine the fact that, as games get more realistic, in a way, it's not necessarily clear whether they're going to get good. Wait. Oops. What am I doing? Okay, hold on. Let's be Bahian. We'll select that. And we'll play a season as the Bahians. Sure, sounds good. Play a match. Wait. Can we go back and look at our squad here? Let's bring BB into the mix. How about Junior? Junior's going to be our star player. And that's good enough. Good enough. Okay, here we go. Start. Okay. Exit. How do you actually... It's so realistic, I can't figure out how to start a match. Exit. No, play the match. Go into the match. Coach, player. Yes. Start. Initiate. Go. Launch. I'm missing something so obvious here. What is it? Help me out, guys. How do you start a match? It's too sensible. It's so sensible. It's broken through to the other side and it makes no sense. What is happening? I don't know how to start a match. Am I stupid? Is play match problematic? Should I not have put Junior into the mix? Goals. Okay. Okay. My options are... Okay, do I go to the next match then? Now what? What is going on? I'm so confused. Play match. Okay, go into the match. View opponent, view team. I'm just... What the hell? I don't know. What do you want? Okay. Well, I guess so ends our season. What the hell? That's ridiculous. Okay, fine. Start a career. Mr. Mark Dursley. I don't even... At this point, I just want to play the next match. I'll be whoever you want, sir. Let's be the Premier Division of Mexico from UNAM.
Welcome to our club.
What is this?
We look forward to much...
Okay, that screen was messed up or something. Play. Results. View results. Next match. Okay, view match. View match. Here we go. What happened? Did I not get to play a match? What is going on in this game? I'm watching two computers play. This game is so realistic, it's literally not letting me play. Guys, I am so confused in this game. As I said, I played this game before. I do not remember being this confused. I'm not doing anything. The computer is just taking over. Guys, if it starts producing Let's Play commentary, I think this game is being run by a super intelligent AI, and I'll be out of a job, I'll tell you that much. Dear God. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, since this is the closest thing we can get to gameplay beyond a friendly match, let's watch it for a bit while I continue to dissect this game. I don't know. This is very confusing. This game is literally my white whale. I tried to record it once, it didn't work. I tried to play it on different systems, I couldn't get it working. Now that it's working, it's not letting me play. This is just unbelievable. I couldn't imagine if some poor sucker had bought that 1001 Games Just Play Before You Die book and they said, ooh, Sensible Soccer. That sounds, I mean, it has a reasonable title and it looks cool, maybe I'll try it out. And this is what happened? Why is there a learning curve to the menus? To the freaking menus! A menu should never be so confusing that you can't figure out how to start a match. Oh my god. Like I was saying, as games become more realistic, they hit a point where they're no longer fun. Like if a game was so realistic that you not only got to play a soccer match, but you had to like wake up in the morning as a soccer player, brush his teeth, pick out his clothes, drive him to the soccer arena. You know, like you had to do all the mundane, stupid things, the game would stop being fun. Part of what makes games fun is that they're a bit of fantasy, that you can just play the sort of fun parts of life. But like, sorting through rosters of soccer players? I mean, I guess I'm approaching this incorrectly. I'm not a huge soccer fan, so this all just seems ridiculous to me. I suppose if you were a hardcore soccer fan, this could be like your cup of tea, and you could be like, wow, it's so amazing, it lets you do that, and you can watch just exhibition matches between the computer. Okay, like, I get it, one side won. Whoop-de-freaking-do. What the hell do we do now? How do we actually start a match? Next match. Okay. Dear Mr. Dursley, please note, Mark, that the trial player Victor has left the club. I do not care about that at all. Holy crap, it's letting me play a match. We're playing Club Montgomery. Here we are. I mean, I'm probably going to lose. We've yet to see a single goal, by the way. Which, I don't know if that's normal for soccer. I mean, I guess the stereotype is that soccer is a very low-scoring game. Oh, hey, why did you just give the ball away like that? Oh, get away, get away, get away. Stop doing that. I don't know, what's a good strategy in soccer, by the way? I'm just kind of getting the ball and trying to run to the opposite end of the field. Obviously, that's not a good strategy. I need to be passing somehow to my dudes. Oh, wow, I actually took a shot on the goal. Ah, okay, come on, we got this. Our strategy is so meta, it seems like we have no strategy. So it could be confused with actually not knowing how to play the game, which is fine. But really, I'm going with, we actually have such a high level strategy. It's confusing to those who don't understand it. Looks like we have no strategy, but we have a strategy. It's called winning! Oh. I guess to win, you actually have to score. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Concentrating. No, wait. I guess with the one fatal flaw of the one-button system is that when I do want to pass, if I'm like not aimed in the correct way, it will try and shoot the ball rather than pass it to my buddy. Geez, 45 minutes of game time has gone by, and nothing has happened. Okay, we got this. We're gonna kick the butt out of these punks with the blue shirts. I guess I should say that, by the way. I'm the white shirt dudes in this scenario. Oh, and I'm on the other end of the field. I always hate that when they switch sides. I mean, they do it in sports, but like in video games, it always kind of confuses me a little. I'm just really showing my ignorance of sports. I'm like, I hate it when they switch the goals from one side to the field to the other. So inconsistent. It's my nerdy anti-sport voice. Whoa, no, stop it! Yes. Where were you, dude? Where were you? Somebody get that ball. Oh man, there's so much back and forth in this game. I don't know, this is why I never really got into sports myself. It just sort of feels like a lot of running around, Not a lot is happening. Again, if you love soccer, I'm sure you might even find this semi-entertaining. Semi-entertaining, like most of my Let's Plays. We'll call them semi-entertaining. They have marginal entertainment value. Okay, here we go. You know, one thing I've never understood is why they call it football. Well, why they call it soccer, basically, in North America. I mean, let's be honest, it's football. You use your feet. In North American football, you use your hands an awful lot. I don't understand why North America, they refuse to call this game football. Because let's be honest, it really is football. Maybe Americans should rename their football like Speedball Deluxe or something. If you guys remember that game. So what did we just... Is it just 0-0? Just a tie? Next match? Okay. Please note that... Mark, that the reserve player Sergio has left the club. Who cares? All these people are leaving. Okay, can we actually play a match now? So I guess we can only play ones that our team plays in, but if we want, we can go and watch the ones that we don't play in. I think that maybe I'm starting to understand. I've learned the menus, guys. Figuring that part out. Oh, man. My team is thrilling stadiums of fans with invigorating games of 0-0. I don't know how you determine who wins in a game of 0-0. Maybe you both lost. Maybe you both lost. One thing that's easy, that's or not easy but hard in this game is that you kind of lose control of the ball sometimes. Like, look, my guy just stopped kicking it forward. I wanted to go down, but he just was kind of like, yeah, now I'm done. Like, no, when I go south, continue holding on to the ball. Don't assume that I'm done with the ball just because, like, look there, he just stopped again. I guess you constantly have to be walking into the ball. Suppose that, oh god, makes it realistic. But... Well, and to the other corner it goes.
Now, come on, get things going with a throw.
You know, regardless of whatever gameplay critiques I have of this game, I will say that the 8-bit sprites here, they kind of warm my heart. I grew up in the time of like 8 and 16-bit sprites. Like, just looking at the pixelated little soccer bodies here, it like reminds me of my youth. And actually, one question that I've always had is, so for those of you, maybe some of my younger viewers out there, if there are any, who did not grow up playing games like this, who might have grown up in an era where the new games coming out had pretty good graphics. Do you look at pixelated graphics like this, and do you get any sense of, I guess not nostalgia for you, but like wonder or enjoyment? Like, do pixelated graphics look cool? Or do they just look old and dated to you? I mean, I don't know. I feel like I will always love pixelated graphics. But I always kind of wonder, like, if this was not what you were raised with, is this something that you would think is cool, or is this something you would think is stupid? Oh god, which way do we go? Left or right? Left. I mean, both are bad choices. Oh! Okay. Or this way. Hey, get out of the goal. It always seemed wrong to me that soccer players could just run into the net. You're not allowed to do that in hockey, you know. You're not even allowed to be in that little circle that only the goalie's allowed to be in hockey. In a lot of ways, hockey and soccer are almost the same game. It's just... I mean, there's like minor differences. The field is bigger and you're running instead of skating, using your feet instead of a stick, and the net is a lot smaller.
Will it be a far
But
post
functionally,
corner
it's the same game. Like, if soccer and hockey were video games, one of them could easily be the sequel to another. Like, one could be Quake 1 and one could be Quake 2. I don't know which would be which. Or, like, one could be an expansion pack. You could have, like, hockey, and then football is the expansion pack to hockey. Where, like, adds a new level with some new mechanics or something like that, you know? I mean, I always got the sense that sports were kind of like that, where in a way, video games are a lot like sports. It's just with video games, they're constantly evolving. But sports are pretty static. Like in 100 years, football here is going to be the same as it ever was. And to me, I mean, I'm going off on like rants against sports here, but to me, that's one reason why I kind of find sports boring. Is that
this could be dangerous.
There's just not a lot of new stuff that comes into the game. Oops. What the hell was that? I pressed spacebar by accident. What did I do? Let's see. I have no idea what that does. It kind of like fades the world. Do I pass into like a parallel dimension where we also have 0-0? I don't know what's happening there. One thing that I do agree with in this game is to make the players tiny. I think it was a good use of graphics, because if they made the player models too big, you would see less of the field, and then the graphics would start to look worse, I think. Next. Okay, sure. Exit. Can I play this one? Ah, there we go. If you made the graphics too big, then the players would start to really look, obviously pixelated. I mean, they're totally pixelated here. But when you watch a normal soccer game, the players are all kind of tiny little blobs anyway. So the fact that they are these little tiny pixelated blobs makes it so that, like if you squint your eyes and watch this, maybe you could believe that it was an actual soccer game you're watching on TV. But if the players were too big, it'd be too dang obvious it wasn't.
Now, this could be dangerous.
How on earth could this be dangerous, buddy? Generic British announcer dude. How do they get the grass to be like dark green, then light green, then dark green, then light green? What are they doing to that grass? Whoops. Oh. Shoot! Hey! No! Stop giving up the ball for no reason. Oh, God. I mean, I'm definitely not scoring here, because I suck at this game. But how is the computer not scoring? Let's be real here for a second. The computer should be ashamed of itself. I'm so bad, I can't even get a single point across all these matches. In fact, I haven't even seen the computer score in any match. We've watched computers go toe-to-toe, and we have yet to see a single goal. Oh my God, an injury.
He's in trouble with the referee. It could just be yellow.
I think my guy was faking it. He was just hamming it up. I mean, like, that's the best. That's honestly the best my team can do. Just kind of kick it somewhere near the goal and then just give up. My God. Oops. Here we go. Yes. Get it. You tripped me. Not allowed to do that.
Well, he was very lucky to get away with just a yellow card and a booking.
Oh, my God. We have a penalty shot, guys. Ah, damn it. I would love to see one goal before the match is out. Scoring a goal and like Blades... Man, this team is aggressive. They keep hurting my guys. Scoring one goal and like Blades of Steel was always the best, because then your whole team would come and like cheer and like shout on the field. I want to see what happens in this game when you score a goal. Does your team go nuts as well? I don't know. Wow, this has been such a crazy experience. I came home tonight all excited to make a new video. And I decided to play this game, and I thought, I didn't record that first time. It kind of messed up. Next time will be better.
Here he is then with
this game is just like, I don't know what it is. It's just sort of a train wreck in one way or the other every time I try to record it. Oh my God, they just scored. They scored on me. Now we're watching a replay. Well, I guess we know what happens when they score. There's really no hope for me at this stage. It's going to take a miracle for me to come back from this. Oh, stop it. I'm just like chasing that ball all over the field here. I've not developed a strategy. But my guys love giving that ball up. They're just kicking it around, then I turn left and they're like, and I'm done. And the ball's just going to go there now. Get out of here.
Here he is then with a throw.
Team. Wow. Well, guys, I don't think I'm going to be playing another match after this. I really feel like I've gotten my fill of sensible World Soccer here. And you know what? Maybe at some point I will dig up my old episode 11 playthrough of this and look at it. Maybe like publish it as some kind of like funny like bonus feature or something. You know, like the video, you're only ever going to see the top half of the screen. But that said, I mean, I think there was some funny stuff I did in the video. In fact, in that video, I spent more time playing with trying to find funny player names, and I think I totally found some player I was favoring. I tried to actually find him in this playthrough, but I could not, for the life of me, remember what country it was that I selected. Oh man, now they're booing me. Ugh, let's just get out of here. Well, guys, what have we learned from Sensible World of Soccer? I think we have learned that no matter how sensible the world is, the menus can be just plain confusing. No job offers. Man, they're really serious here with simulating your whole career. So has my wife like left me out of shame for my recent loss? What else have we learned here? I think we've learned that like old games are just not necessarily designed to be very easy to play these days. Oh god. Like, look, I'm getting lost in the menus here. Go to the next match. Go to the next match. Okay. I can't even play. There's something wrong here. Oh. I got injured people. Is that it? Okay. Now what? Play? Play? Like, I'm back to being lost in the menus. I think we have learned that you have to really be a soccer fan to be interested in this level of detail of a soccer game. I will not necessarily say this is a bad game. It is a game that requires a very specific audience. I was certainly not it. I tried to make the most of this game. But this game is just like, it has baffled me. It has left me confused. It has made me feel like I'm happy to say goodbye to this game. Whatever nostalgic value I feel from the graphics, I'm very happy to say goodbye. A few highlights. Just going to like show me highlights of different matches and stuff. Okay, I will say, what are the pros and cons of this game? The pros are, it is a very detailed game. That's like the only highlight. It's a very detailed game. There's tons of teams. There's tons of players. You know, I made fun of it, but it is kind of cool. You can set up matches between computer opponents. It is cool. It has the highlights feature. I mean, this game is jam-packed with features. And so one of the big pros is, if you're a huge soccer fan or football fan, as I think the game should be called football, you will probably find this to be an amazing retro game. The cons are, if you're not a huge soccer fan or a huge football fan, you're going to find this game very tough to just play around in. It is not an easy type of game to just pop in and mess around in. You really need to start immersing yourself in a lot of this soccer stuff to really, you know, understand. Let's just watch a match while I talk. Friendly match between Chile and Colombia. Ivan Zamorano. So yeah, unless you're a huge soccer fan, I would say this probably is not the game you want to play. It is definitely very interesting, and so I understand why it has value. Should you play this game before you die? I say that depends 100% on your soccer fanness. And I guess you can tell what I'm going to say here. If you are a soccer fan, you probably want to give this one a try. It may be fun for you. If you are not a soccer fan, definitely 100% skip it. I'm just throwing that out there. Way better games you could be playing. Way better ways you could be spending your time. And I do swear that if this thing could comment on videos, then you almost wouldn't need Let's Plays anymore. And if one day an AI comes out that can do that, my god, guys. My god. Again, I will be out of a job. Guys, until next time, take care of yourselves, and peace. Oh my god. So welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. This is really the Let's Try and Play 1001 Games episode, because I am trying to load Sensible Soccer on the Amiga. And I already have a sneak... I'm literally pressing every single button on the keyboard right now. Every single button I can think of. I'm not skipping a single button. The game just won't start. It just won't start. Well, this is Sensible World Soccer on the Amiga.